Team building. We think right now in the fishbowl that corporations are in terms of how they spend their money, where they put their time, especially in bringing people together, just the time it takes and the brain trust that's in that room for whatever time we have. We have something that's going to be way better than anything that's been done in the past, and it's something that gives people an emotional connection to what they do, why they do it, who they do it for, and the difference that it makes for themselves, their team members, and the planet. That's what we're aiming for.
Certainly the brand that we fall into most often of team building is that we have to get clear about what does it take to build this team. When people call us and say, I need to do team building, it implies immediately that they see that the team is less than its potential, that it needs building. In our experience, what we have learned is transformation comes when internal pressure is provided by the person to transform a certain behavior or pattern.
So the first 2 hours of the Life Cycles program has nothing to do with building bikes. It's about building connections between people and to the relationship that they have with these terms like collaboration, like trust, like sharing resources, like sharing expertise. Once we give them a chance to benchmark how they do with some of those concepts, then the Life Cycles project becomes the opportunity for them to practice those things.
We eventually evolve into this challenge of, in teams of 5 or 6, building this brand new bicycle. But ultimately by that point, we're hoping that they've noticed, are they first to grab the directions and go, wait team, let's make sure we're clear about the task. Or do they jump right in, the loudest voice takes over, they grab the bike and go, I did this last Christmas, you guys go get drinks, don't worry, I got this handled. Sure, they might get the task done, but how well are they prepared for the next challenge? In 2000, when we pioneered this idea of marrying philanthropy with the training content that we had been developing. Well, once we moved from the metaphorical world of how our concepts would apply when you're face-to-face to a customer, once we had experiences where we would say, and here is your customer, and in came 200 6 to 12-year-olds from the Boys and Girls Club looking to receive their bike, and moved from the hypothetical to the real. It's an awareness moment for people where they catch themselves being themselves in a way that isn't natural to a lot of people. It was magic. It moved from the hypothetical to the real.
But all of a sudden our focus shifted away from us to someone else, to see how can we make the time for her as enjoyable as possible.
One of the things that I noticed, especially when the children came in to receive their bicycles, is that what we do in terms of creating value is a personal interaction.
It also reinforces again, life is a team sport. We don't live by ourselves. We connect with others, and if we're concerned enough about someone else, we will do that well.
For the last 10 years that we've been doing Life Cycles all around the world with tens of thousands of participants, we've seen people and we've heard them come up and saying, this was one of the most powerful experiences of my career.
That's what we're aiming for, is building teams one individual at a time.